Hi, my name is Chong Kim. For those of you who are new, I'm a survivor of human trafficking. I'm also an author of Broken Silence, and my story was made into a film called Eden, starring Beau Bridges and Jamie Chung. So the reason why I went to jump on today, I actually want to explain what is online grooming and what does it look like. And so I'm going to give you a few examples. I'm not that tech savvy, so I don't know how to do one of those skits that I see a lot of the other TikTokers do. So I will have to just explain to you. So when you get a cell phone or any type of devices that allows your child to reach out to anyone in the world, and the internet is mainly the thing. However, there's also gaming that predators can go into. You've seen a lot of my videos where I share a lot about the face app, the filters. They can make themselves look like a child. They can make themselves look innocent and young. And one of the things I've always been very consistent about is behavioral patterns. But when you're driving, and let's say you're a mom picking up your kids, you're trying to get to know them, but your mind is on the traffic. And your kids are on their devices and they don't want to talk. It's time to really understand what is going on with their online world, because if you don't, somebody else will. So let me give you an example, and this is actually a real case that I used to work on. There was this kid, and he was actually about 6 or 7 years old. He was playing Minecraft and Fortnite, and all of a sudden one day he got a message, and it started out very innocent, like, "Hi, how are you? What's your name? Want to play a game?" It starts out very innocent. So your kid is, becoming friends with that person. What the groomers are doing, they're actually building a rapport with your child. Each groomer is different, so I don't want you to assume that all groomers take their time. There's aggressive groomers, there's groomers that will act like they are their friend. They'll even manipulate the child and say, "Hey, it's me, Tommy." And he'll say, "Tommy? Yeah, we went to school together, remember?" And the kid may just say, "You know what? Maybe there is a Tommy that I know." And they'll start talking to that person, not realizing that this Tommy guy is actually a predator. It's important for parents to understand what apps are on their child's devices, what type of games, and also learn and even contact the creators of these gaming apps and say, "I am a concerned parent. How do I turn off these features so the outside world cannot reach my child?" I think it's important that we need to be aggressive in that and demanding these apps and these gaming apps to start blocking predators from coming into their apps. Because especially if they're counting on the parents to allow their kids to play on these apps. So that's one aspect of grooming. The other thing is, and I want to share this with you, I actually went on Tinder. This was last year. And I used one of the filter apps to make myself look younger. And it worked like a charm. I look like a 13-year-old girl. In less than 5 minutes of uploading and going live on my profile with Tinder. And for those of you who don't know what Tinder is, it's a dating app. Kids should not be on there, but they are. And within 5 minutes, I had over close to 5,000 messages from adult men. And when I finally said to them, I'm sorry, but I'm really not 18, I'm underage, probably less than 2% fell off. Less than 2% of close to 5,000 adult men wanting to leave me messages. One guy was messaging me through this app. So I felt like, you know what, I need to act like a 13-year-old. I need to act like that I got school during the day, so I can't check my messages that often. I had to act like I have some extracurricular activities like ball games or whatever. Within the first 24 hours, I kid you not, the guy first said, hi, how are you? You're very pretty. I messaged back probably about an hour later or so, I don't remember. And I just said hi. I kept it very simple. And when he saw my message, he said, oh, thank you for responding to me. I really like you. I'd like to meet sometime. Can you show me some more pictures of you? You look very pretty. I didn't answer for the next 3-4 hours. But when I jumped back onto that app, I had a bunch of messages from him within the 4 or 5 hours that I didn't respond back. And he said, hello? Hello? He said, are you there? Why don't you answer me? And then it got really aggressive. He started saying things like, well, you know what? I think you're a bot. So fuck you, you little cunt. That's what he said. He was like, I hate you. I don't want to have anything to do with you. I was going to buy you something, but you know what? Forget it. I didn't respond because I didn't know he was messaging me, and I don't, check my messages. Like I said, I was pretending to be a 13-year-old girl who's probably always busy. Probably has activities in schools and things like that. And then he said, please talk to me. I'll do anything. Can I smell your hair? I really like you. This was a 45-year-old adult man that was actually married with wife and kids. I'm sharing this to you because I want you to be aware, and I want you to be equipped with knowledge. I'm not saying, my suggestion would be that children should not be having any device. I understand there's way more there's way more single parent household. Even a 2-parent household can barely make it. So a lot of times the kids have to rely on finding a way to call you, then get them a flip phone. They don't need a phone with internet. And I know that your kids want to be like everybody else, but guess what? All those other kids have now become a bait for a sea full of pedophiles and predators. I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to warn you and also equip you with knowledge. Now, for those of you who want to continue to allow your children to have an internet-based phone, then you also need to be equipped of what's going on. What are the devices? Make sure you are the one that are setting up the profile and that you are setting up the password and username. Do not share the password or username to your child until they are of age to where they understand what's going on. My personal opinion, being a survivor, I would wait until they're 17 or 18. But some parents think their child is, grown enough or mature enough to understand. That's each parent discretion. But be sure to understand the safety of online grooming. If you want to know more, please comment below and let me know. If you are wanting to be a volunteer to do a stitch with me, I'd be happy to do that so we can do a skit of what this online grooming looks like. Thank you.